there. Welcome back to another episode. This is Shuu, Sleep to Taiwan. Shuu, 华雷交岛台湾。I'm 倾古。
And I am Ivory.
Yeah, 我们今天要来教一点，
聊一点，
学一点英文
English.
Yeah.That's right. 所以我们今天的主题是什么呢？
好，那我们今天的主题我们就要来聊蟑螂，我最讨厌的动物。
蟑螂，
对，蟑螂。
你们会看到啊 ，cockroach 就是蟑螂 ，cockroach。
对，可是你们说这个词要很小心，你们可以把前面弄掉，然后之后就只有说 roach。可是要是你们倒反的话，把 roach 弄掉，的话是不太好的意思，是不同的意思。
对，是不一样的意思哦。你们如果常常看美剧啊，或是喜欢看一些跟英文的有关的影片，你们可能就会知道这个字no，对，但是我们不好在这里说，你们可以自己
对，可以自己去查一下。
对，我们今天要讲的是跟这个无关的 cockroach 或是 roach 蟑螂。
好。So today we are going to be talking about cockroaches, and we actually have a lot of different real life stories to bring for you guys. So we're doing a different way of live streaming this time. So for example, you might see that the top of the top of like the live stream, it's gone now. It used to say like the thumbnail and stuff like that. And also we took off the live chat. So don't worry, if you guys leave a message, we can still see it. But it's just not on the screen. And this time, our Canva, we are going to be speaking and writing the vocabulary as we go.
Yeah.
So let's start with the first one.
And actually, generally.
Yeah.
What should I say? Generally, we have 7 stories today. But after we done our Mandarin podcast, and then we find out,
it's too long.
It's too long. We don't have much time to talk all of the stories. So we just talk about 2 stories probably today. Yeah,
exactly.
Let's jump right in.
So our first story is Chingu, would you like to read it?
Sure. And sorry, and you already know that cockroach, we have some different size, right?
Yeah.
It's a
okay. So Chingu, you can explain to them what are the different sizes of a cockroach.
Actually, but in English, I think there are some different expression way to say that, but we're just using our expression today. Yeah. So the first one is the biggest size. And we just called it. In the story, we probably just call it big cockroach. Yeah, or we just say, "Oh, it's so big," something like that. Yeah.
They're usually around this size, probably.
Yeah. And the second is like in the middle. But we'll call it the small cockroach. It's just like this.
Yeah.
In the fingers so long, right? And you probably just cut it, divide it to 3 pieces.
3.
Yeah, into 3, and then like this. And that's the middle cockroach, but we will call it small cockroach because we have the baby cockroach, it's a mini cockroach. So it's really, really small. It's smaller than a rice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's smaller than a grain of rice. Really, really tiny.
Yeah, really tiny. So we have 3 different sizes of cockroach.
Yeah.
Which is big cockroach, small cockroach, and the mini or baby cockroach or tiny cockroach.
Yeah, okay. Good job, Chingu. That was really good.
Yes.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about the first story is going to be the neck cockroach. 脖子上的蟑螂，脖子就是 neck. And if you guys have any questions, 你们有什么问题，我们讲的某个生词是什么，你们可以在底下留言，然后我们会看到，然后就会解释。So if you guys have any questions as to what some type of vocabulary that we mentioned means, you guys can write it in live chat and then we will reply.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the first one. Okay, so the first one, we titled it Neck Cockroach because it actually is a story that didn't happen on me, but it was when I went to the farm. We had a friend that lived in the farm, and so we went to visit him because he lives in more rural. Rural is a place with more grass. That's not like the city. So we went to a more rural place with my little cousin. Yeah.
This one?
Rural. Yeah. 偏僻. So we went with my cousin, and this was his first time visiting Costa Rica. So when we were leaving the place, he got on the car and I was sitting next to him. But then I suddenly saw something black on his neck. And then I was like, hey, what's that black thing you have on your neck? And then we saw it, and it was actually a pretty big roach like this, climbing on his neck, like here. And it was so disgusting. So we started to hit it, and then we finally shook it off. We shook it like this, like, we shook it off like that.
Shake it off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Shake it off like the song from
It's
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift's song, yeah. You can check it out.
So,
it's a shake it off.
Exactly. We shook it off, and then the roach started running around in the car. It was like crazy. Yeah, it started running around in the car, and so everybody was trying to hit it, and we were all screaming and yelling. But then finally, thankfully, it ran off and it just left the car. So, yeah, thankfully. Do you guys know that one? Thankfully. Do you know what thankfully means, Chingu?
Thankfully. Yeah, I think it's like a 幸好, right?
Yeah, okay.
Thankfully.
There. But
I know that meaning, but actually I never use it.
Yeah, thankfully is a way to express something. Yeah, or you can also say fortunately.
Fortunately, yeah, fortunately. I more often to use that, fortunately. But I think it's more it's a bit difficult to pronounce, fortunately.
Yeah. I feel like fortunately is a little more advanced.
Advanced?
Yeah. It means 幸好. Yeah, more advanced. Do you guys like this font? Oh, wait. Let me see. Not this font. Let me change some things. It's so big. Here. Do you guys like this font better? Yeah. Font is how it looks. So the letter, how it looks.
Yeah.
Do you guys like this font? Or do you guys like the second one, which is this one? 1 or 2?
2.
You guys can write down below. You like 2 better?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do 2 then. Okay, so
unfortunately. Okay, and sorry to break it off or break it down. How to say that? To break your story.
Yeah. Interrupt. You can say interrupt.
Interrupt. Yeah. Because I think it's a phrase. not just a word. I mean, to break, to interrupt your story. But interrupt is a word. And break something. I remember it's like a break something, but it's a phrase. But I just don't remember. I forgot how to say that. So thank you.
Maybe
thank you,
break
Avery.
your story up? Maybe?
Oh, break your story up. Interrupt.
Here, let's write that down. Qinggu, you can start saying the next story while I write it down.
Next story? Oh, you already finished your story?
Yeah, it was mostly that.
Sorry. I think you didn't done that, and I just interrupt.
No, it's okay.
Break something up. All right. Okay, and next story. We probably can review after you type that down.
Yep, I got it.
Thank you, Avery.
Okay, let's start from the top. The first one.
Yeah, all right. The first one is rural. Rural, right?
Yeah, rural.
Rural is somewhere is far away from downtown. Is near to nearby country. I think.
Yeah, it's more country.
Rural, like a mountain or on the beach. Rural. And that's person, that's people. Yeah.
Less people, less. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are also less buildings, you could say.
Yeah, less building. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
Would you like to read it?
Shake it off.
Yeah, shake it off. It's the action when you like shake something off, or you can say, "Oh, I shook it off like that." Or shake is also like when you do that, kind of. So you can say, "I shook something off."
Shook something off. Yeah. And 我想要跟大家补充一个，就是因为我以前学英文的时候，我以前超级讨厌英文，英文也超级烂。但是呢，所以因为这样子，我也知道大家的可能会遇到什么样的问题，就是像这个英文呢，你看到这个是一个片语嘛？那我们刚刚念的是 shake it off，shake it off。那我们其实以前我会念 shake it off，shake it off， 就是会切得很开。We're going to separate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys can actually just, don't separate it down.
Yeah. 我们会其实那个声音会有点粘在一起，会有点粘在一起。
Shake it off.
Shake it. 你看这个 shake it off.Shake it off.
Shake it off.
Yeah, shake it off. 那个 t 的声音有一点跟这个 off 粘在一起。Shake it off. Shake it off.
老师说的超对的，我之前都没有发现，到现在才发现。
对，有时候母语者自己是没有什么感觉的，就像我们台湾人，我们在讲中文的时候都会很黏，然后会把声音说
对，
这样就这样。而且是这样，但是我们把它粘在一起。那我们是台湾人自己其实没有什么感觉，因为我们已经说习惯了。
对啊，好，那下一个就是 thankfully 或 fortunately， 就是幸好或幸运的某个事发生。我觉得这个 both of them are used.So it depends on what you want to say, but both of them can be used in the same way.
The simple one is thankfully, and the a little bit more difficult one is fortunately.
Yeah.
Like Avery said, it's advance.
Yeah.
And it's a
so
basic.
You guys want to learn.
Yeah, basic is thankfully. Simple one, thankfully. And the advanced or difficult one is fortunately.
Yeah. Okay, and then the next one, it wasn't part of the story, but font. 字型. It's how the letter looks. For example, I can change the font. I can change it to this.
You can see.
And change it to that.
There in Canva, we got many different fonts in here. Yeah.
let us know if you like one of these fonts, and we can actually change the presentation to have just that font.
Yeah.
But for now, I think we can keep this one.
Wow.
No, not that one.
I see. Yeah,
This
that's so
one's
cute. That's so cute.
Mm.
But I think it's a bit.
There are a lot of pretty fonts.
Yeah, it's a bit hard of reading. A bit.
True, it is harder to read.
But it's so cute. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, let's use our old one then. Okay, next one.
Da-da-da-da. Next one is break something up or interrupt. Just like I said before, a break something up is a phrase, not a word. So you cannot just say break your story. But I think English native probably can understand it, but it's just not correct. It's wrong. Yeah, so it's a thank you, Ivory. Yeah, every how to say that? Every type the correct one down.
Oh yeah.
Break something up. So I just break Ivory's story up. Right.
Exactly.
I just interrupt Ivory's story. Interrupt. Yeah, probably this one interrupt probably some Taiwanese will learn in a textbook or in their TOEIC textbook, something like that. Yeah. Also, interrupt is a advanced one, I think. And the break something up, maybe it's more. How to say that? Vertigo? It's not a vertigo. I forgot how to say that. Just when we say something, when we have a conversation, and like when we
more natural.
Yeah, more natural. I think because it's
looks
like more simple and it's a
easy
phrase.
It is.
Yeah, I think phrase is more easier to native speakers.
Yeah. Okay, now let's. Chingu, would you like to tell the next story?
Sure. Next story is Elevator Cockroach. It's about elevator, 电梯. But I think it's quite similar than the first story, than the neck cockroach, because the cockroach is also on my neck.
No, on your neck. Oh,
yeah, on my neck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why do we have so many neck cockroach stories?
Yeah, I think that a cockroach is everybody's nightmare. Unless you live in a country or a place without cockroach. Otherwise, I think everybody have some cockroach story can tell.
I think that's a little hard to live in a country without cockroaches.
Yeah, but I heard in Japan somewhere. Yeah, probably it's so rarely to see cockroach.
Whoa.
Maybe somewhere it's super cold. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I just heard of it. Yeah, but I didn't live
I'd like
in that.
to live there. I'd like to live there. I want to live there. Yeah. Do you guys have cockroaches where you guys live? You guys can comment down below, because for example, Costa Rica, I'd say we have plenty of cockroaches, and the same thing with Taiwan. Taiwan's cockroaches are actually scarier to me.
Scarier to you? Why?
Yeah. I feel like the ones I've seen, they're very strong. They're 小强. They're so strong. You spray them, you smack them, you zap them, and they don't die, and they keep jumping and they fly, and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
You go crazy.
Yeah, they won't die. So in Taiwan, in Mandarin, we're going to say 打不死的小强，打不死，啪啪。
对，小强。
You keep 打他, you keep smash them, but they won't die. 打不死的小强。
Yeah.
小强 also is the cockroach. 小强
another way.
Equal 蟑螂 equal cockroach.
Exactly. We can write that down.
Yeah. 小强.
Actually, that's more like teaching Chinese, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now Chingu, it's your turn to tell your story.
Sure. All right. It's the second story about the cockroach. It's elevator cockroach. Okay. And one day, I think that it's approached to midnight. I'm not sure. Like 10 to 12 o'clock. It's a PM. Yeah. And I just go back home. And I opened the door in the first floor.
Yeah.
And because I live in a building, so we probably have nine. Is it nine? Yeah, it's ninth floor in this building. And then we just sure. So we need to open the door in the first floor, and then you can take the elevator to go up
to the
to your home, to the floor that's your home in here, and then you need to open the next door. Yeah.
You have to open the door of your room.
Yeah. So, and let's go back. That day I just opened the ground floor. Can I say ground floor? The door?
You can just say you opened the elevator door.
Oh, elevator door? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Or you opened the elevator.
Wow. I didn't open the elevator. I just press the button.
Yeah, but usually people say, oh, the elevator door has opened. You don't call it anything else.
Oh, really?
If you say ground floor, people will think you're talking about the layer, like the first floor of the place, but it's not related to the elevator. So you can say that I opened the elevator door.
Oh, because it's always nearby elevators, so you call them elevator door.
Yeah.
Oh, because if I heard elevator door, the first thing in my mind is like, do you know some elevator, probably in Europe, is really ancient, and they are actually have a door before you take an elevator. And you need to use key or use something to open that. Then you can go into elevator. So the first thing in my mind is something like that.
Yeah, that also makes sense. But we just say elevator or elevator door, because if you say something else, we will not think of elevators. You say ground floor, we are not gonna think about elevators.
Wow, that's a different. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Avery. All right. And then I open the elevator door, right?
Yeah.
And then I just go upstairs, and then I just press the elevator button, and I just wait, and I scroll my phone. Scroll.
Scroll. You scroll. Oh.
Scroll your phone. Scroll my phone. 滑手机. Yeah, 滑手机.
Yeah.
Scroll through or just scroll? All right. So I just scroll my phone, and then I wait. Oh, elevator going to what? Going to
the elevator is going to the 9th floor, maybe?
Oh, 9th floor?
What floor are you going to?
Oh, 7th floor.
Oh, to the 7th floor. Then I don't know why I remembered wrong.
Yeah. So I just wait for elevator, and then and I just scroll my phone, and I saw something interesting on the Facebook, on the Instagram, something like that, or on YouTube. Yeah. And then I just use my out of the corner. Out of the corner.
From the corner of your eye?
Yeah, from my eye?
From the corner of your eye.
Oh, from the corner of my eye. From the corner of my eye. Yeah.
I'll write that down. You can keep telling the story.
Yeah. Actually, that's a new word for me. we just
it's a phrase.
I just learned it from the
just now.
Mandarin podcast, and I already you can say that in English. I never know that, and I never used that. It's my first time to use that. Yeah. From the corner of my eye. Yeah. So I just see elevator from the corner of my eye. The door is open. So I don't think too much. I just go into it, and then suddenly, really suddenly, just something on my neck. But I can see in a mirror. It's a cockroach, and it's a big cockroach, on my neck.
Ew. Also on your neck.
Yeah, on my neck. And that feeling is so weird. The feeling on my skin is really so weird because
Did you feel it crawling? Like crawling? Did you feel the
yeah, crawling. It's because the cockroach just fly onto my neck, on my neck. Yeah, and then the cockroach used their feet. Use their feet to something like climbing on my neck. Something like that. And whoa, the feeling is so weird and so creepy and so yeah. Forget me.
Yeah.
I just can't use those words to describe that. Yeah, and it's so disgusting. Yeah, and
I can imagine. Wow.
And crawling. Yeah, crawling.
crawling.
在我的身上爬。
中文 I don't know.
应该是爬。
I don't know. 爬。that makes sense.
应该是。
Yeah, so wow, it was crawling on your neck. That's so disgusting because I feel like cockroaches also have hairs on their feet, so you can also feel itchy.
Yeah.
Because I have touched other bugs. I'm fine with touching other bugs, but cockroaches, wow. They're very disgusting. What can I say? They're just appalling. It's like appalling means when something is so disgusting that it kind of makes you feel repelled.
Appalling. Wow, it's a new word.
Like you don't want to go near to it. Yeah, this is a little more advanced, but when you say I'm appalled, or you can also say this is appalling. It's like it's so that it doesn't make you want to go near. It makes you want to stay away.
Yeah. So it's kind of feeling of disgusting.
Yeah.
So it's something 恶心, probably.
Yeah, 恶心 kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I think we should end it here, Qinggu, if you're done with your story, because we have also bypassed our time.
Yeah. All right, and the next, sorry, let me finish my story, and I just use my hand to
you
smack it away. Yeah, smack it away like this. But I didn't pop like this. I just smack it away. Yeah, to make it fly away. Yeah, something that flick, and it just gone. But I still in the elevator, right? So I just look around. I'm so afraid. It's still on the elevator, and he's gonna take an elevator with me.
Oh, you were scared that it was going to get out of an elevator with you?
Yeah, because it's I can stand. Yeah. I just take elevator with a big cockroach. It's so
yeah, that is so disgusting.
Yeah, and I use my hand to touch the cockroach, right? I just smack it away, and then I just keep the position.
Oh, the position.
Yeah, I just keep the position like this.
You kept the same position. You still don't want to move your hand, right?
Yeah, and I don't want to touch another thing, like my bags or my keys, something like that. So when I got to the floor, when I go out to the elevator, I just press the doorbell button to ask my mom, help me, I touched the cockroach.
Oh, help me open the door.
Yeah, and I was so freaked out.
Ew, I would be so disgusted too.
Yeah. Anyway, I just freaked out, so I cannot.
We can also.
I just cannot use the use my brain very well.
Yeah. It makes sense. I would also panic. You were panicking.
Yeah, panic. Yeah, I just in panic. Yeah, that's my story.
Okay, so today we actually had many stories, but we weren't able to finish because the time limit. If you guys want to listen to more of our stories, you guys can comment down below. We can read the names, the titles of the other stories, and then you guys can tell us what you guys want to hear. So for example, other stories that we had planned were the following. There was gonna be a story about a cockroach that I met at 2 a.m. Then there was also how I got sent out to battle a roach. There was also how Chingu dismembers cockroaches. There's also how I had to shower with a roach. Well, someone I know had to shower with a roach. There was also dormitory cockroaches. And our last topic was going to be how to effectively kill cockroaches. I think that's the most important topic. So if you guys want to listen to that, let us know down below in the chat. Yeah,
let us know. And we're going to review those vocabs.
Yeah, let's review the vocab. And I also typed them down in the live chat so you guys can copy and paste from there.
Yeah. Thanks, Ivory.
Yeah.
And then in our second elevator cockroach story, we got some vocabs. All right, the first one is scroll.
Yeah, scroll.
Scroll your phone, something like that. Scroll.
Yeah.
And then from the corner of my eye, or from the corner of your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a phrase.
Yeah, it's a phrase.
It's pretty useful.
You can use I see someone or something like I see cockroach from the corner of my eyes.
Yeah.
And the next one is
next one.
Crawling. Yeah, I think it's something
crawling.
Like a cockroach crawling on my neck.
Yeah. Next one is
itch.
This one, the T is like silent, so it's just ICH. Itch. Yeah.
And then appalling.
Appalling, yes.
Appall or appall?
Appalling.
That's right? Appalling?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's a new word for me.
Yeah.
Good.
Appalling.
I like to learn new word.
Good. That's the attitude.
And I heard Ivory say you can also say I'm appalled.
I'm appalled.
I'm appalled. ED, right? ED.
Yeah.
I'm appalled. Interesting. I'm appalled.
There.
Thank you.
Okay. And then there's also a doorbell.
Press the doorbell button. And then, I just freaked out.
Yeah, freak out, panic.
Or panic. Yeah.
Freak
out.
And I think that's all for today's 就滑了一跤到台湾. So today we're gonna slip away from Taiwan.
Yeah.
Sorry for making it so long, but thank you for sticking with us. And we will see you next Monday with another topic.
我们下个星期再一起来练习英文啦！希望大家今天有跟我一样学到了新的字或是新的片语。
好，
那我们今天就到这里啦，感谢各位，我们就下个星期一一样见面啦，大家拜拜 ，See you， 拜拜。喜欢蟑螂故事再跟我们说，我们会继续把后面的故事说完，拜拜。